Hey, YouTubers, Facebook fam and friends, welcome. Um, as you know, I am Paula Cook Thompson, also known as Essence Paula. You can call me S. This is about the Book of S. The Book of S. It's on Facebook. You can look it up, Book of S, and you can join that page or hit like. The Book of S is dealing with it's the uncut version of the virtual world versus real life. And I will explain later about the virtual world, but real life, I want to explain the gifts of some celebrities and everything that I pick up on. I am a big supporter and fan of Janet Jackson. I love her. Also, my husband is too. You know, you know, he we shared who we was fans with when we first married. I never forget. He had a Janet Jackson T-shirt. Him and his brother had been to a Janet Jackson concert, and when we first moved together, he was like, his mom said, "Hey, did you get your Janet Jackson T-shirt? You got your Janet Jackson?" So we're big fans of Janet Jackson. I love her. I think she's real. We're the same age. It's like we grew up together, but it was on TV. And I would like to meet her and have her on my show, whether I meet her somewhere or whatever while she's in Atlanta. I'm speaking. I mean, I don't know if it be this year or whatever, but I'm still speaking that I will meet her and everything. So this picture is just another photo of last year that I took for my birthday. I had different photo takes, and the other one's with my jacket. This was without my jacket. Like I said, I let my hair grow out and everything, and let this person fix my face and everything, and this is what it is. I had someone that it was on my Skype said, "Come, I look like Esther Rolle," and I said, "Well, that's a compliment. I met Esther Rolle before she died. The mom that she played the mama on Good Times. Oh, that was my favorite show, Good Times." And I said she came to my mother's college, that was Spelman, when I was in high school or elementary, because I know my mom went back to Spelman. She had a scholarship there when she uh, graduated out of high school. She got a scholarship to go to Spelman. So anyway, she was there signing autographs, and I met her. So I said, "That's an honor. If I look like her, beautiful black strong women. Hey, you know." So, but anyway, um, Janet. Back to Janet. Like I said before, we was into those braids, and when that time was in the '90s or whatever, she was wearing the braids. Man, we got those braids. I tell you, Janet was the one. And she still is. We was wearing them braids, honey, them long braids all the way down to your bottom, and you put it up in a ponytail. I was looking at her video that I'm gonna post called "You Want This," and she was with my girl MC Light, and whoever's on my husband and I Facebook. I love hip hop. I'm sorry, I don't have to apologize for it, because I know who I am. You know, I am a free spirit of love. I don't have no title. God told me to drop my titles, and here I am. He gave me the name of Essence Paula. Ooh, back in the '90s. That means the best of Paula. But anyway, back to Janet. Man, I was so inspired by her because I was looking at Good Times. And like I say, my father died when I was 5, and when we went to the Monique show, he was one of the guests, BET in Atlanta. And like Monique said, he's she said he was a father to all of us. I mean, he didn't play. He reminded me so much of my mom. I mean, and it was funny, and it's just amazing how She was older than him and went too far older than JJ, but yet JJ played his son. Now the Cosby Show, that was good, you know. Some and there were blacks that and blacks still live like that. Only thing interests me was Rudy. I mean Tootie. Rudy. I'm getting mixed up with the Facts of Life because I love that too. The little pretty chocolate girl with the big pretty eyes and that thick hair. I mean, that girl, I thought she was so cute. And of course, Little Raven, you know. But I can relate more to Rudy. And what tickled me is when Bill Cosby had to have a certain diet and everybody could eat the regular food. But other than that, and then Theodore, I thought he was cute. Other than that, I just couldn't attach and relate too much. But Good Times, I can understand because my aunt that I was born on her birthday, which is my mother's oldest sister, Lord rest her soul. Her name was Lucille. She was in Chicago, and those were the projects she stayed in, that Good Times filled in. And we went one year, my mom and I, and we stayed like a month because my mother was a director in Mary Kay. We stayed there, and I guess I could just relate to it more because of that, and because of it was hard as we was growing up too, you know. So I could relate to what Good Times was about, you know. It was like, but the role that Janet Jackson was playing as Penny, no, I didn't experience all that, with abuse and all that kind of stuff. It's just that watching her grow on TV, and then she went to not Different World, but what Todd Bridges was on, you know, um, a Different Strokes. I hope I'm saying it right. When she was the girlfriend of Todd Bridges, and I had a big crush on Todd Bridges. Instead of me being jealous of her, I wanted to be Janet Jackson. That's when I said, oh, I want to be her. Because she had Todd Bridges. And man, because I used to look at the other shows like Give Me a Break and What's Happening Now and Roger and them. All of them was older. You know, Dwayne. Michael on Good Times, well, you know, he was older. You know, I just wasn't feeling. And then when I used to look at, you know, those other shows, I said, you know, I was at that age where I'm checking out boys, you know. So I said, Todd Bridges. Oh, I had a big crush on him. So, and then later, as we see in the years, I said, oh, Todd Bridges, like white girls. Okay, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. And then, of course, he went through his testimony, and I'm glad he still can give it and still doing what he doing. But I had a big, big crush on Todd Bridges, and I wanted to be Janet Jackson. And she was so cute, and you know, and I would try to wear my hair like hers and everything, and I was really like that size then too. I was about her size, and I was determined. When I said I went to the 7th grade, I was in the sixth. I was kind of chubby in the fifth and sixth, but I said over the summer, I am going to lose this weight. In the seventh, I was wearing a size 7. Okay, so and I said in high school, I'm gonna look good because I don't want them little kids to be messing with me and you know and cracking up on me and stuff. You know that don't feel right. So I felt like I never felt I fit in really. That's why I'm a loner. I always to myself. I never fit in. So, and my boy cousins were like brothers to me, you know. And I always was around the guys because they were more like brothers to me, you know. So, but with Janet, I was like, man. And when she came out with that control, oh man, I know what she felt like, what she meant. Because my household was very strict. And every household is really dysfunctional to a certain extent. And so I could relate to when we started growing up and she came out with Control. Come on, come on, man. And them other songs within that timing, man, that is so is the song. Rhythm Nation and all of that. So, but you know what? I always want to be yourself. Because everybody, the shoes that different people wear, you may can't wear their shoes. You only got a journey that God ordained for you to go through. That's why you still here today. And and I love to hear other people's stories because I admire them for where they've gone through. And some of us didn't make it because, we couldn't see it. You know, they took their own lives. And been there, done that, tried to do that. But I just want to say thank you for listening, and you all have a good evening.